NWI Eastern Championship Wrestling wishes all of you a very happy Halloween, but reminds you that the horror's not over until the terror at Tabor, the Tabor Youth Association, Whitaker Loudon Streets, Northeast Philadelphia, Friday, November 12th, the terror at Tabor, 215-544-0421.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to NWA Eastern Championship Wrestling. This is Joey Styles back on the air after what was a most unfortunate incident at the hands of Terry Funk. But we here at ECW aren't only concerned with the big cards, the record numbers. We want to be involved in the city, the community surrounding Philadelphia. In fact, all of the matches airing on tonight's program were taped here at a local high school in the Philadelphia area. Now let's go inside this high school and get an education in professional wrestling. It's ECW 101. As there you see the former ECW Tag Team Champions, Stetson and Hot Body here taking on the Sandman and returning JT Smith, who is still very much apparently injured, his left knee not yet healed. To no one's surprise, JT Smith is raring to go despite that injured knee. You know, you've got to wonder which is worse, the injured knee or the injured heart. It was quite a shock to JT Smith when the man who he thought was his mentor, the man who was going to guide him to championship gold here in ECW, Terry Funk, turned on him in front of his hometown fans in South Philadelphia. But Smith is raring to go as Stetson and Hot Body mocking JT Smith. You can bet they will pay for this later on in this matchup, as right now the Hitman, Tony Stetson, to start with the Sandman. There you go, roll up, 1, 2, oh wow, I thought we almost had a quick victory. Stetson better stop taunting Smith and worry about the Sandman. Complaining about a pull of the do-rag, might I say? I doubt very much that Sandman resorted to those tactics. As there you see Hunter Q. Roberts III still very upset about being the manager of the former ECW Tag Team Champions. We just saw how they lost those belts. They couldn't back up their big mouths. Surprise, surprise, as now the Sandman wringing the arm of Tony Hitman Stetson, already looking to make a tag. Clothesline that floors Stetson. Sandman also flooring Hot Body. Peach is looking on, very happy with her man. Body slam by the Sandman. Cover. 1, 2. Yes, 2 count. Once again, we were just inches away from having this match over with. Clothesline by the Sandman, and again a cover. 1, 2. Put in the ropes. Stetson is hooked up in the ropes. Mark of a good veteran, always knowing where he is in that ring. Stetson trying to escape, but the Sandman gives him one more for the road. As now Tony Stetson going to regroup with his manager. Sandman is rallying. That is about the ugliest pair of do-rags I have ever seen in my entire life. They no doubt bought those where Hunter Q bought that suit. And the fans are chanting Kmart suit right on cue. Well, I can't really argue with that. It looks like polyester from here. As now Stetson back in the ring. JT Smith still wants him, but the Sandman is doing quite well. We've had 3 near pinfalls. Leg sweep, Sandman goes down, and Stetson now working over the leg of the Sandman. Sandman, of course, bigger than Tony Hitman Stetson, but Stetson is cunning. He's a great athlete. He knows the ins and outs. Going to work on the leg of the Sandman. Once you take a man off his feet, get him down to the mat, everybody's the same size. Stetson now dragging the Sandman into his corner. Here comes Hot Body from the top turnbuckle. 230 pounds across the knee of the Sandman. If this continues, neither man on this team, Sandman or JT Smith, will be able to move, because JT Smith is severely hampered by that injured knee. As now Hot Body picks up where Stetson left off, working over the knee. Sandman putting out. Peaches encouraging her man to break the hold. The last time these two teams met, I was sure that the Sandman and JT Smith were going to win the ECW Tag Team titles. Of course, there was that miscue with Terry Funk, and Terry Funk decked the Sandman with a chair. Nevertheless, a victory here by the Sandman and JT Smith would very well make them the #1 contenders for those tag team belts, because right now, Stetson and the Hot Body have the return clause, but should they lose, the match, the championship match, would go to the Sandman and JT Smith, as now the Sandman working on the top of the head of Johnny Hot Body with a series of elbows. Hot Body continues to stomp away on the knee of the Sandman. Smart wrestling by the former ECW Tag Team Champions. They are hungry. They want the belts back. As a slingshot, the Sandman slingshot underneath the bottom rope, snapped his neck back. He may be out. As now, Hitman, Stetson back in the ring, Irish whip. Sandman across the canvas, clothesline that floors the Sandman. That one just hit the button. Very well executed. Sandman now looking to take a tag. JT Smith wants into this match in the worst way. And Hot Body continues. Oh, wow, does that look painful? That's not even a wrestling hold. That's simply a matter of leverage. Standing on that knee, pulling up the ankle. That's a very easy way to snap a man's leg. Wait a minute, roll up. 1, 2. 2 can only. What a great maneuver by the Sandman. Clothesline by Stetson, floors the Sandman. 1, 2 count only, as now Hot Body and Stetson taking over as Hunter Q. Now, yeah, he looks happy now, as Hot Body flooring the Sandman. It seems as if the ECW former tag team champions are getting a second win. It was all Sandman just a few moments ago, but now Hot Body taking over. Sandman up and over. Up and over goes the Sandman, and he is out. Boy, is he out. Being punished by the former champions. Tony Hitman Stetson checks back into this matchup. Stetson picking up the Sandman now and double chop to the throat. That was definitely illegal. However, the referee's back was turned for just a split second, and that's all that Tony Stetson has ever needed. Sandman oh so close to his own corner. He could just reach out and make the tag. If only knew where he was. He has no idea. And Stetson is punishing the Sandman, smashing his leg down. Wait, the tag was made. The tag was made. Smith reached out and tagged the Sandman. And Smith is going berserk, flooring the former tag team champions on one leg, no less. What a fighting heart by this kid. But Stetson goes right to that knee. Well, that had happened sooner or later. When you come in with a knee that heavily taped, you're just throwing up a red flag to your opponents. But Smith was ready. But was he ready for this kind of onslaught? As Stetson and Hot Body, like two vultures, will continue to work over the knee of, and look at the expression of pain on his face. The pain is etched into the face of JT Smith. Stetson and Hot Body will relentlessly work over that injured knee. I can't believe Smith even signed on for this matchup, coming back weeks early just to prove a point. Oh! As Hot Body comes crashing down upon that knee. JT Smith trying to prove a point that regardless of being betrayed by his mentor, that double-crossing, low-life Terry Funk, who tried to strangle me on TV just a week ago, Smith is back and fighting mad, and you can bet he will get a measure of revenge against Terry Funk for himself and for me. But right now, it's Smith fending off the onslaught of Johnny Hot Body. This kid will not quit, and to get a 3 count on JT Smith, they're going to have to knock him out. As now the Hitman is back in the ring, as JT Smith really can't put any weight on that knee whatsoever. Hunter Q yelling at the referee for what I have no idea, as wrestlers will break every rule in the book, not that they can read it. And the Hitman is climbing those turnbuckles, perch, and dropping. No, he missed the leg. Hitman misses the leg from the top rope. JT Smith's got to make the tag. He's got to take in the Sandman. Yes, the Sandman is back in the match. Here comes the Sandman. Here comes Johnny Hot Body, and the Sandman. Sandman going to work on Hot Body and Stetson. Man now looking to ride that victory wave. He smells the dude coming up. Irish, wait, reversal, Hunter Q up on the apron. Sandman up and over, rolling up. No, oh, Hunter Q smashes the Sandman in the throat with that cane. No, ref didn't see it. 2, not like this. Oh, my. Oh, I can't believe it. I thought for sure this time the Sandman and JT had this match won, but it was Hunter Q Robbins interfering with that cane. Here comes Peaches. Peaches is on top of Hunter Q. Oh, no, he flipped her over. And he's going for a throat. She's squirming. She's trying to escape the clutches. She's warding it off. Thank God the Sandman broke that up. As now the Sandman flooring Johnny Hot Body, chasing Tony Hitman Stetson from the ring. Can you believe this? Once again, the Broad Street Bullies, the former ECW Tag Team Champions, stealing another match from JT Smith and the Sandman. What guts by these two and Peaches. They are 3 champions in my book, and one day they'll have the belt as well. And on tonight's program, you will see the long-awaited return match between the Tasmaniac and the ECW Heavyweight Champion, Sabu. It is now time for ECW Heavyweight Championship matchup. Before we begin, let's see how the Tasmaniac became the #1 contender.
Taking it back. Calm down. This is going to be okay. I'll be watching every...
I'm certainly glad it was Peaches who bought me in the nose and not the Tasmaniac, and there is no doubt in my mind that he is indeed the #1 contender for Sabu's Eastern Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. And right now, this is Joey Styles, joined at ringside by a familiar voice here in ECW, albeit not a friendly one, the Rockin' Rebel.
Joey, if a woman hit me in the nose, I'd hit her right back.
Well, first of all, it was an accident. Second of all, you'd slug a woman?
I'd slug a woman, I'd slug anybody. That's because I'm the Rockin' Rebel.
You're a sick man, but no sicker than Sabu, who is diving at his challenger, the Tasmaniac. Tasmaniac very quick, very adept on his feet, diving from the charges, but no, Sabu goes after his prey like an animal, like a buzzard, like a piranha. Tasmaniac kicks off clothesline by Sabu, that floors the challenger. Sabu now going to work on the leg of the Tasmaniac. This is smart mat wrestling by Sabu. Wouldn't really expect it from this animal. This man is a whirlwind to the ring, and now, wow, did you see that move? Reverse victory roll-up that brings the Tasmaniac down on his back. Missed clothesline by the Tasmaniac. Belly and back suplex. Oh, did you? Well, it was almost like a pile driver. What impact by the Tasmaniac? But Sabu.
Incredible. Tasmaniac. What a move on Sabu, and he's got Sabu.
And a shoulder block that floors Sabu. Sabu now obviously in pain. It's the Tasmaniac early on in this match. I didn't expect the challenger to take over on the champion. These two have met before. Oh, dangerously. He just did that.
Incredible game plan. Incredible game plan.
Paulie Dangerously, such an intricate part of Sabu's game plan. He just tripped up the Tasmaniac, halting his momentum just like that. And now Sabu with the front face lock on the Tasmaniac. Paul E. Dangerously just may be the decider. Wait a minute. There's the Boston Bad Boy. There's Tony Rumble. Tony Rumble, the manager of the Tasmaniac, carrying off Paulie Dangerously. Well, the odds will be even up right now. It is 1-on-1.
I don't know what's going on here, but Tony Rumble just got rid of Paulie Dangerously. What's Sabu's game plan now? Who's Sabu?
Oh, my! Belly and back suplex again. That dumps Sabu on his head. Right now, as you said, Rebel, very, very good of you to point out, he is without guidance. He is on his own. This man is not a thinker. This man is an animal. He is the brawn. Paulie was the brains. The brains are gone. This is a lobotomy, as it were, for the Dangerous Alliance. Sabu must now go alone against the Tasmaniac. Kudos to Tony Rumble.
Let me tell you something out there. Sabu was going on instinct,
Hold on, Rebel. We'll be right back. We got to take a short break. Here we go. We're back. And Sabu with a front flip on the Tasmaniac right on the hardwood floor. This man has no regard for his own health, let alone his opponent. That's why he is the ECW Heavyweight Champion and the ECW Television Champion, and that makes him the best wrestler on ECW television today.
What do you mean, best wrestler? Hey, you're talking to the Rockin' Rebel. The best thing there ever will be in professional wrestling.
Yes, but right now you're currently not competing.
That's because of that cheap shot Sal Maloma tried to break my leg.
Wow, pop goes the Tasmaniac as Sabu just snapped his head on the top rope. You tried to break your leg. As far as I'm concerned, I was at the November to remember, and he's through with you. He dropped you. He dropped you like a bad habit. I was there. I saw it. You're done as far as Sal Maloma's concerned.
That's what he thinks.
Oh, boy. I don't like the look of that grin on your face as Sabu taking over the Tasmaniac. Irish whip in the corner. Oh, the Tasmaniac moves out of the way, and Sabu with the high risk off. And, he seems a little off since Paulie is gone. I think the Tasmaniac may have Sabu's number.
That's right. I think the Tasmaniac and Tony Rumble have got his number. Look at Sabu. He's looking. He has nowhere to go.
And now it's the Tasmaniac with a chin lock on Sabu. Sabu in obvious pain, clutching his own ankle, his knee perhaps. He may have hurt himself with that last high-risk offensive maneuver in the corner, and that's the way high-risk offense is. When you hit big. When you miss, you may come up trapped. It's just like gambling. The Tasmaniac riding the champion hard. Sabu struggling desperately to get out of this hold. He can feel the ECW Heavyweight Championship slipping away with Paulie dangerously gone. The game plan may be out the window as now Sabu whipped in. Wait, what an adjustment! Sabu springboards off the second rope. The Tasmaniac is dazed. He's on Dream Street as now Sabu again with a drop kick, but he can't follow up. He may have blown his knee. He is hurt. Sabu up again, but wait, he gets caught by the Tasmaniac and gets deposited on his face. Sabu seems a bit off. Paulie is gone. I must say, I believe the challenger has the champion's number. Cover, two count only as the champion finds the back door. I thought for a second there we were going to have a new ECW Heavyweight Champion headbutt that rocks the champion, but Sabu battles back with the foot to the midsection, and now Sabu with the headbutt. Well, that's not easy to do his homework. That didn't rock the Tasmaniac at all. In fact, he may have hurt himself on that. Tasmaniac now throws Sabu from the ring, and Sabu hits hard. The Tasmaniac falling the champion to the floor. I have never seen Sabu in this kind of trouble. He has had no problem, no opponent been able to stand up to him since he came into ECW, but now he seems to have hit a roadblock. In his way, I don't believe this. Sabu, this is not the man I've seen for the last couple of months. The Tasmaniac is all over him. I believe the challenger has the champion's number.
Personally, yes, I think I do. That Tasmaniac has his number, just like I have Sal Balomo's wife's phone number.
Oh, boy. As now the Tasmaniac scouting his opponent from the second turnbuckle. Well, the Tasmaniac was going to jump from the top rope. He thought better of that's that animalistic instinct. He just thinks he can go for the kill. He won't. Sabu is looking for guidance. He's looking up. There is no guidance. As we know, his manager is gone. Sabu missing the clothesline. Sabu trying to make the adjustment. He slipped, and the Tasmaniac wasting no time in taking over on Sabu. Whip in by Tasmaniac. Power slam. What power. That was sheer power by the Tasmanian suplex machine. What an animal.
You know, that was a cheap shot I took at Sal Balomo's wife. I don't call her anymore. I don't call her any less. I don't even call her anymore.
You disgust me. As now the Tasmaniac leaning all of his weight onto Sabu. Sabu trying to find an escape from this hold. Sabu knows that his title is in jeopardy. I don't know if this man understands title, championship. He understands survival. He understands he has to win. Or he doesn't eat. He doesn't breathe. He misses the clothesline. Suplex by the Tasmaniac. What impact? We may have a new champion. I can't believe this. Sabu has had no opposition since coming to ECW. He has steamrolled everybody. He has been a human highlight film and a whirlwind. But now, the Tasmaniac, maybe Tony Rumble chained him down, made him watch videotape. Wait, roll up, inside cradle, 1, 2. Oh my, 2.5. Sabu, I don't understand this. The Tasmaniac with new life. The Tasmaniac may be the new ECW Heavyweight Champion. This man is an emerging superstar. I don't know where he came from, but I certainly know where he's going. And wham! Face first goes Sabu into the mat. Rebel, can you believe the offense being shown by the challenger, the Tasmaniac?
Joey, let me tell you something. Without Paulie dangerously being at ringside for Sabu, Tasmaniac has his number. Sabu's looking for guidance, but there's nobody there. Look at the Tasmaniac, how he's controlling them. In their match before, they never had this control over Tasmaniac. Look at him. Sabu's trying to get out, but the Oh!
You're absolutely right. This does not resemble their first match. It was an entirely different matchup with Paulie dangerously at ringside. Wait! Oh! Sabu springboarding with a backflip on the top rope. The Tasmaniac deftly rolling out of the way. I can't believe it. It's as if the Tasmaniac knows what Sabu is going to do before he does it. I really have to believe Rumble chained down the Tasmaniac and made him watch hours upon hours of Sabu's onslaught. And the Tasmaniac is prepared. Whipping by Sabu. Spinning kick that floors the Tasmaniac. And now the champion is on the offense. Cover. 1, 2, 2.5, as now the hunter becomes the hunted, and Sabu, the ECW Heavyweight Champion and Television Champion, is on the offense. Wait a minute. Where is he going? Oh, leg drop coming over the top rope, and a cover. 1, 2, and no, I thought that was it. Sabu going for the pin, but the Tasmaniac, with just inches to spare, saves his shot at the ECW Heavyweight Championship.
Joey Styles, let me tell you something. I think that Tony Rumble did his homework. He watched what he had to take care of, and he did his homework. I think he's the greatest manager of all time in professional wrestling.
Well, you better not let Paulie Dangerously hear you say that. That man's got an ego bigger than yours. And now, the Tasmaniac missing a headbutt. He missed a headbutt, and his head bounced off the canvas like a handball. Oh, he's dazed. Look at the classy look in his eyes. He's looking towards the heavens. As now Sabu misses the headbutt. This is the most evenly contested championship matchup I have seen in quite some time. As now, Sabu and the Tasman, it is gut check time for both of these animals. Let's see whose animalistic instinct comes to the surface first. These two men smell blood. These two men smell. Wait a minute. Paulie trying to make his way back to ringside, but the handler's never holding him back. I don't know what's going on. Something's going on back there. As now, Sabu taking over. Drops the power elbow on the cover. 1, 2, and once again the Tasmaniac finds the back door. What action! I can't believe this, and only in ECW can you see a championship matchup like this on television, no less.
If the Tasmaniac wasn't distracted, he'd be the heavyweight champion right now, the ECW. Did you see that, Joey Styles?
Absolutely, Rebel, and for once, and I mean once, you and I agree, the Tasmaniac is inches away. I can smell it. I believe the Tasmaniac is going to win the ECW Heavyweight Championship tonight. I've known this man. I've seen this animal.
Look at the scars on that man's body. Where's he been?
He has been all over the world, as has the Tasmaniac. I don't know how these two get to Japan and all these far countries. I can only believe they're stuck in cages and crates and shipped off on cargo planes. But these two have wrestled all over the world. So where do they come for the best competition? NWA Eastern Championship Wrestling.
They get stuck in cages and put on planes to go to Japan?
Absolutely.
I did that once. They thought I was an animal.
You certainly are an animal. As the Sabu misses. Oh, my! Sabu catapulted himself over the top rope and caught nothing but arena floor. And now the Tasmaniac, with the chair. The fans are stunned. The fans are the making this. I can't believe this is unbelievable. The Tasmaniac and Sabu are going wild, and I expected nothing less. They're tearing down the barriers. They're going to tear down the building, Rebel.
Did you see that guy in the front row holding my kid? That's a disgrace.
You're a disgrace. Would you concentrate? This is the greatest heavyweight championship matchup I have ever seen in any promotion. As now the Tasmaniac wins, reversal by the champion. Tasmaniac in. Wow! Splash on the Tasmaniac that had it knocked the wind out of the Tasmanian suplex machine. Whip across the ring again, and again a splash. No, Taz catches him. Belly to belly overhead suplex.
Incredible shot there by the Tasmaniac. I'm telling you, look at Sabu. Sabu is, look at him. He's looking around. He can't find Paulie Dangerously. Can you believe that? Look at the Tasmaniac. He doesn't need Tony Rumble at ringside. He knows what he's doing.
These two men, despite being animals, are very well versed in suplexes and scientific wrestling. As now, Sabu setting up the Tasmaniac. Oh, we've seen this before. Wait a minute. Sabu getting
It's over.
No, he missed the moonsault. That was his coup de grace. He missed. Cover by Taz. Yes, this is it.
It's over. We got a new champion. We got a...
No, wait a minute. He stopped the 3 count. The Tasmaniac stopped the referee from counting 3. What's going on? Where's Rumble? He just blew the ECW Heavyweight Championship. What the hell is he thinking? The Tasmaniac going to the top. Here he comes. He misses the flip. I can't believe he just squatted at the Sabu and flash. 1, 2, 3. That's it. I don't believe this. Sabu retains the title only because the Tasmaniac stopped the 3 count. The Tasmaniac has got to be the greatest talent I have seen in some time. He didn't get the Duke tonight, but that man is going to be a heavyweight champion of the world someday, and Sabu and the Tasmaniac will meet another day. You can bet on that, Rebel. Tonight's program, a big 6-person tag team match. It's Stetson, Hot Body, and Hunter Q. Robbins III taking on J.T. Smith, the Sandman, and Peaches. Training very hard for this big 6-man. Let's listen to what she has to say. Peaches? Peaches.
Oh, Joey! Oh, man, I'm sorry.
Again.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. Are you
cut.
okay?
Oh.
Hunter Q. Robbins III. A combined weight of 600 pounds, counting their ego, from anywhere but Philadelphia, this is Tony, the Hitman Stetson, and Johnny Hotbody, Miss Peaches! From Philadelphia, 238 pounds, J.T. Smith! Weighing in at 270 pounds, wrestling fans, this is the Sandman!
And here we go with 6 versus tag team action. It's Stetson, Hotbody, and yes, that is Hunter Q. Robbins III. And here they go. It's J.T. Smith, the Sandman, and, well, there she is, Miss Peaches. And I'll tell you what, you saw at the top of the hour, she walloped me upside my head. My nose is still a bit swollen. I kind of look like Maddie in the house. All I gotta do is let my hair grow long and not wash it off. In any case, if she smacks Hunter Q. Robbins upside the head like that, he will be down and out until this Saturday night at the TV taping, that $5 ticket special. And boy, does she look determined. She would like nothing better than to smack Hunter Q. Robbins. Wait, he's gonna start the match. Oh, I guess he's got more guts than I thought. Look at him, he's warmed up. Looks a little like Sylvester Stallone. Little shadow boxing. Well, maybe Hunter Q's got some athletic ability after all. This guy's got some guts. Tag out by Hunter Q, desperately trying to get somebody else in there. Peaches, yeah, she knew what was going on. Well, Hunter Q for a second there. Well, in comes Tony, the Hitman Stetson. He thought he was going to lock up with Peaches. What a brave man. Former ECW Tag Team Champion, huh? What guts. But no, he will be facing the former ECW Heavyweight Champion, the Sandman. J.T. Smith just raring to get in that ring. This kid's got guts. If I had that kind of knee injury, I'd be convalescing. But yet, he shows up week after week. That kid's got guts. And yes, he is from Philadelphia. Sandman with a very stoic look on his face. He doesn't care who he locks up with, be it Stetson, Hotbody, and he would just love to ride that wave of victory right over Hunter Q. Robbins III. Tony Hitman Stetson, very cagey veteran. Where does he find these outfits? As Stetson now gets the early advantage on the Sandman, and an elbow that sends the Sandman down to the canvas. Stetson looking very cocky early on in this contest. Overhand right. Overhand right. Tony Hitman Stetson can mat wrestle. He knows every hold and counter hold, but yet he prefers thumb to the eye. Well, no matter how big and strong you are, there's no way of conditioning your eyes. As now, the Hitman crashes down upon the neck of the Sandman. Referees count. Stetson holds to 4 3/4, and now comes down on top of the head, trying to drive his head into his shoulders like a railroad spike. Smash into the turnbuckle. In comes Johnny Hotbody. Hotbody, he's got quite a small frame, but I tell you, he's very solidly packed. This guy spends hours in the gym, there's no doubt about it. I've seen him lift, and it's quite impressive, although I doubt he could bench press his ego. And now he's drawing away with the referee as the Hitman works over the Sandman. J.T. Smith walks in that ring. Boy, does he have some fun. All right, go ahead. You did it. Oh, man, I'd love to see J.T. just smack Johnny Hotbody right in that mug. And now Hotbody, with his hands on the Sandman, Irish whip across the ring. Drop kick right on the point of the jaw. He got up there, cover. 1, 2 count only. Sandman with kick out with authority. Wow, what a clothesline from Johnny Hotbody. He was just poised. Yeah, you're a pretty bright guy. Give me a break. As in comes Tony Hitman Stetson. Wait a minute. Oh, boy. He was so close to making a tag. Did he make it? No. The referee was right there. Surely, had he made the tag to JT would be all over Tony Hitman Stetson. And an elbow to the top of the head of the Sandman. Sandman fights back. Sandman going downstairs. Oh, and a thumb to the eye. I can't believe the tactics of one Tony Hitman Stetson. The man has all the credentials. The man has been a former champion. The man knows how to wrestle. But does he know? Why? Because he doesn't need to do those kind of things. He takes great joy in it. He is a sick individual, as is his partner, Johnny Hotbody, who's crashing down upon the head of the Sandman. Cover. 1, 2, and... Oh, boy. You know something? Yeah, nice bicep. That is a mistake that will cost this team as this match progresses, and you heard it here first from Joey. Us now going to work on J.T. Smith. Don't you dare hit her. Don't you dare. Oh, and a slap by Hunter Q. Robbins. I doubt that hurt the Sandman. Caught him off guard, though. This match is really breaking down. And speaking of breaking down, this Saturday night, $5 tickets cover. Wait, 1, 2, yes. Oh, only a 2 count. This Saturday night, only $5. ECW Arena, television taping, all the stuff. J.T. Smith, did he tag in? Was that a tag? We were close. No tag. And now a choke. Count being administered by our referee. Hot body again, pick up the Sandman. Irish whip to the ropes. Oh, that's a field goal. That looked like a Philadelphia Eagle field goal, much in the same way they used to defeat the Washington Redskins by the skin of their teeth this past Sunday. And Hot Body really caught it, as now he tags it. Tony Hitman steps in. Hunter Q wanted no part of the tag, and the Sandman is fighting back. He's got to make a tag. Come on, Sandy, get in that corner. As now the Hitman's thrown out to the ring, but he's up. He's a tough customer. Hunter Q. Robbins wants nowhere near that ring. Wait a minute, maybe he's going to get in there. Yes? No. Yes? No. Oh, make up your mind, will you? Show some guts. Get in there. What? Sandman almost getting his hands on Hunter. Oh, he was so close. Wait a minute. Yes! Hot Body insists on throwing Hunter Q in the ring. Maybe they think it. Wait, they throw him right into the Sandman. Sandman's got his hands on Hunter Q. He's going to lay him out. Yes! Here comes Peaches. Go ahead. Show him that right hand. I felt it. Yes. Oh, no. Hunter Q's covering up. He's... Whoa, boy. Oh, my. Cover 1, 2, and 3. 3, yes. Peaches has done it. She psyched him out. She got the cover on Hunter Q. Way to go, Peaches. I knew she had it in her. Here is a triumphant trio. J.T. Smith, Miss Peaches, and the Sandman. Wait, turn around. Behind you. Behind you. Oh, clothesline. And J.T. Smith goes over the top. What's he doing here? Jason at ringside, I have no idea. Wait, Jason now going downstairs on a Sandman. What is he doing here? Oh, man, this guy makes me sick. As now Peaches going to the end of the Sandman. Oh, he just shoved Peaches. That son of a... Oh, God, I can't believe it. Peaches thrown to the outside. Jason put his hands on Peaches. And here's Mr. Hughes. Mr. Hughes, JT is hurt badly. He can't help his partner. Peaches thrown down, and whack! Mr. Hughes slamming his fist into the side of the head. And here comes Jason. And that punch at 350 pounds plus behind it. The Sandman is in dire straits. Being set up. Jason with the eye. Oh, no, not on the floor, no. Oh! Ringside slam, I should say. The Sandman is out. This whole incident was premeditated. I believe Jason paid off Stetson and Hot Body to throw their manager to the wolves just to get at the Sandman. This whole thing, this was no accident. Here comes Cairo. Here comes Peaches. The troops are coming to help out. Oh, boy, the Sandman is going to need medical attention. He is out cold. You know, I'd like to see a 5 levied on both of these guys. And Jason, he's a menace. This guy makes me sick. This guy, I thought he was just annoying. He's dangerous. He's right up there with Paulie dangerously. This guy is dangerous. This guy needs to be banned. And he better... Somebody's going to get his hands on Jason this Saturday night, December 4th, TV taping. Yeah, you make me sick. We've got to restore some order. Why don't you get lost? Oh, you make me sick.
I am sick and tired of being humiliated by the ECW. First, you put me into a position where my Super Destroyers turn against me. Then you mistreat my suicide blonde so badly that Christopher Candido runs off to Smoky Mountain and I never see him again. Then I bring Sabu into the ECW, but the NWA with their vendetta against me, and me not having the legal resources to fight them, Paulie dangerously comes in and just takes him away, and I never see him again. Then my champions, Stetson and Hot Body, they lose the match. They lose their titles in a non-sanctioned match. And then, the worst humiliation of all. You forced me, Hunter Q. Robbins III, to step into the ring with a 200-pound biker wench with tattoos up and down her arms, who has a steel knee pad and kneels me in my manhood and humiliates me in front of all of Philadelphia. Let me tell you something. ECW, NWA, Todd Gordon, and whoever's listening, I am about to retire to my cabin up in the mountains. And there, I will hatch a plot, which will be so devious, which will be so dirty, which will be the worst thing this business has ever seen. And when I am through ripping the guts out of this promotion and anyone who gets into my way, everyone out there listening will learn that you do not play games with Hunter Q. Robbins the Third.
As there you see Tommy Cairo looking as intense as ever, ready to take on Chris Michaels in what should be an outstanding scientific matchup. Good display of sportsmanship. This is Joey Styles at ringside, joined by, oh boy, Jason. And Jason, what do you think of Tommy Cairo?
Oh, Tommy Cairo, of course, he looks great. He's a fabulous athlete, but you don't think that he could look good in a suit as well as I do?
Oh, I really don't care about your suit. I don't care about what he wears when he's not in the ring. I'm here to talk wrestling, and Tommy Cairo going to work on Chris Michaels in the corner. Hip throws him out. Michaels backs up, retreats into the corner, gets Irish whipped across the ring by Cairo. Oh, back elbow. What impact!
Yes, of course, but not as big impact as when I introduced 10 days ago Mr. Hughes as one of my new champions.
Absolutely, you have championship material, and Tommy Cairo covering Chris Michaels, who is slow going here against the Iron Man. Back to the corner, overhand forearm, make it 2. As now, Chris Michaels is hip thrown out of the corner by Tommy Cairo, and a drop kick by Tommy Cairo. Well, Jason, what's your assessment of Chris Michaels?
Chris Michaels, I like the way the man looks. He trains very hard, but of course, he needs a shave, he needs a haircut, and of course, he needs to see my tailor.
I can't take this. As Chris Michaels now on the offense, body slamming the Iron Man, Tommy Cairo, and dropping the elbow. Tommy Cairo really felt that one, and again, power elbow dropped by Chris Michaels. 1, 2, and the tide has turned. Can you believe the way Chris Michaels has taken over on this match?
Well, of course, it's a great
Inside
match.
cradle, 1, 2 count only. I'm sorry, go ahead, Jason.
It's a beautiful match, but of course, not as good of a match as my pants, as my jacket.
Oh, man, I can't deal with you anymore. As now, Tommy Cairo with a great scientific takedown, and wait, he's got him hooked. 1 count only. Referee out of position. That may have been 2. I doubt it would have been 3. And Cairo now stalking Chris Michaels. Michaels whipped in. Cairo missed with the clothesline, but Michaels does not. Michaels hits with the short clothesline, and now taking over on Iron Man Tommy Cairo. Standing drop kick. Standing drop kick. How about that, Jason?
I have been hit by a drop kick like that, and I tell you, it leaves a terrible stain on your lapel, and I had to take it to my dry cleaner. He had a terrible time removing it.
I'm sorry I asked.
Thank
As
you.
now Chris Michaels continues to work on Iron Man Tommy Cairo. Irish whip hard in the corner, and Michaels follows with a back elbow, taking that page out of the book of Iron Man Tommy Cairo. Leg drop by Chris Michaels, now sensing victory. 1, 2, and 2.5. I thought that may have been 3. Both of these young athletes looking for the win. They are both climbing the ladder of contention here in ECW. Scoop and what? Well, he's got himself. Will it be a yes? Power slam. Power slam by Chris Michaels. 1, 2, and Tommy Cairo finding the back door. I can't believe the fight in both of these athletes. Neither one wanted to be pinned here on television. As now Michaels whips in Cairo. He misses with the clothesline. Cairo far side, and a flying clothesline by Iron Man Tommy Cairo with that huge arm across the chest of Chris Michaels, who is looking a bit glassy-eyed at the moment. Scoop and a slam by the Iron Man with ease, as if Chris Michaels was a flyweight, but he is all of 235, and drops the elbow across the sternum of Chris Michaels. Make it again, and a second one. Iron Man Tommy Cairo is relentless. Chris Michaels moving out of the way of the third. And now Michaels seems to have his second win as he picks up Iron Man Tommy Cairo's side headlock in the center of the ring. And there's Chris Michaels. We know he's not above an occasional closed fist and a knee to the kidneys, as now Snapmare takes the Iron Man over, and Chris Michaels with a chin lock on the. This is a good move, because while you are crimping your opponent's neck and leaning down with all your weight, it cuts off his oxygen while giving you a quick respite. Tommy Cairo fighting out with elbows and running over Chris Michaels like a runaway train. Up and over goes. Tommy Cairo off the ropes. A Luthez vertical press. Cover. 1, 2. As wow, Chris Michaels able to kick out. I don't know where he got that fighting strength from. I thought he was all but done. Overhead belly to belly by Iron Man Tommy Cairo. As now he is setting up Chris Michaels for the pin. Yes! Yes! Unbelievable. We have a cover. 1, 2, and
3. My favorite number, of course, because tomorrow I'll be wearing my new 3-piece suit with Joey. Joey, where are you going? Joey, come back, please. We have to finish the show. Oh, well, I guess we're alone. Well, since we're alone, I guess I am in charge of the show. And I'll finish the show by saying, how do you like my commentary?
welcome back. As there you see Mr. Hughes. Let inform the entire wrestling world that he is now indeed being managed by Jason. How'd you like to look at that at the beginning of the matchup? Kyle Shearer turning his head. Wow! And he is floored by the right hand of Mr. Hughes. Why this kid turned his head, I have no idea. Well, it appears that Kyle Shearer will fare no better than his twin brother Keith did earlier in the program against Kevin. Somebody should school these two kids about looking at their opponents. Never turn your head against a man like Sullivan, or especially Mr. Hughes, who stands somewhere in the neighborhood of 6'5", 350. He won't let anyone get close enough to measure him or weigh him. He's that nasty. And the headbutt floors Kyle Shearer. Kyle Shearer is on Dream Street. He has no idea where he is. His eyes are glassy. He is on rubbery legs. Mr. Hughes, that's the way he likes it. Shearer whipped in, clothesline, and almost takes the head off of Kyle Shearer. No, please, no comment. Please, back to the ring, thank you. Mr. Hughes now imploring Kyle Shearer to get up. He wants more of this kid. Look how nasty he is. Look at the look on his face. This is a man who really enjoys his work. Irish whip in. Kyle Shearer ducks the clothesline. Can we get the camera back in the ring? Is the cameraman taking pride from Jason? I've seen enough of him. Hughes still going to work on Kyle Shearer. He's actually having a good time. This is little more than a warm-up for Mr. Hughes. As now Jason out there, trying to help. What a cheap shot. This man is not only annoying, he's disgusting. Yeah, how do I like your suit? I'd like to see you buried in it. How about that, Jason? Go away! As now Mr. Hughes on the outside, smashing Kyle Shearer into the ring apron. Boy, I hate to be in the household of Keith and Kyle Shearer tomorrow. It's going to be an eccentric headache, number 10, as these two kids have really taken a beating on tonight's program. Mr. Hughes stalking. Go away, please. Thank you. Mr. Hughes stalking Kyle Shearer. This is about the nastiest man I have ever met in this sport of pro wrestling or any other sport. Kyle Shearer ducks underneath. Drop kick by Mr. Hughes. 375 pounds gets up for a standing drop kick. What an athlete. What a man. I would hate to be any man holding a title anywhere in the NWA right now, as this man has a taste for gold. Shearer in, and there's the sidewalk slam. That's all. 2 and 3. Jason now hearing the boos of these fans as Mr. Hughes continues to punish Kyle Shearer. What he's doing mixed up with the likes of Jason perplexes me, but nevertheless we have a winning combination in Mr. Hughes and Jason. And Kevin Sullivan hits the ring like a bat out of hell, and he is going to work on Keith Shearer. Sullivan not waiting for a bell, tearing right into Shearer, throwing him outside the ring. Sullivan wasting no time, following Shearer outside the ring, already picking up a chair. Wham! Right into the side of the face of Keith Shearer. This kid is getting an education in professional wrestling, and this is ECW. Sullivan now smacking this kid with everything that's not nailed down. This man is a maniac. Sullivan now chopping away on Keith Shearer, hammering away in the corner. This kid is defenseless, just trying to cover up, trying to save himself from the onslaught of Kevin Sullivan. Shearer now hung up. Oh, wow, I've seen this before. Here comes, here he comes. Oh! Knee to the midsection of Keith Shearer, and again, as woman looks on, and again into the midsection of this poor kid. Not a third time. No, stop this guy. Oh! This kid is finished. This match is pretty much, it's over. Young Keith Shearer is now lifeless, and here comes a double stop onto the stomach. The midsection, 1, 2, and 3, and just like that, Kevin Sullivan has made yet another example out of one of the young up-and-comers here at NWA Eastern Championship Wrestling, as now a woman comes in with that shroud trying to soothe the savage beast, as it were, Kevin Sullivan. She appears to be the only person in this sport who has ever been able to control Sullivan, and quite frankly, I doubt if she can. One day he may turn around and snap her neck as well. This man is definitely demented. He's not playing with a full deck of cards. I question whether or not he should be allowed to walk the streets freely. I wouldn't classify him as an athlete. He's a butcher. He is a borderline butcher, and he just made an example out of Keith Shearer. Woman now soothing Sullivan. Well, apparently she seems to have what it takes to keep this man under control. And thank heaven, had it not been for women, who knows what would have happened to Keith Shearer. If you're wondering why I haven't commented on the Public Enemy situation, quite frankly, it is beneath me, and Eastern Championship Wrestling has washed its hands of the Public Enemy. It is now a police matter, and that is my final word on the Public Enemy. Kevin Sullivan trying to get back into the ring. I have no idea why. He's destroyed everybody who's gotten in his way over the past few months here in ECW. Well, fans, right now we're going to cut to Todd Gordon, the president and commissioner of Eastern Championship Wrestling, and he has a very special announcement for you, the fans of NWA Eastern Championship Wrestling. Well, that just about wraps it up for this edition of NWA Eastern Championship Wrestling. Next week, we'll have an update for you on the condition of Pat Tanaka. We'll bring you up to speed with the currently incarcerated Public Enemy. And don't forget the big TV taping December 4th at the ECW Arena.
Joey, how do you like my entrance?
You know something? I have had it with you. I don't like your entrance. I don't like your hair. I don't like your cologne. I don't like your persona. I don't even like your car. What do you think about that?
You don't like my persona? You don't like my hair?
No.
You don't like my car?
No.
You don't like me?
No.
But Joey.
What?
How do you like my suit?
That's it. I can't take it anymore. You close the show. I quit. I'm out of here. I'm done.
How about you? How do you like my suit?
Cause if it ain't rough, it ain't right. And if If he ain't right, well then he's all wrong for the light. I love my roughneck and ain't nothing going down or going up if my roughneck ain't in town. Hit him with a bit of skins and he's out of there.